Hey everybody, CW here, Card Wolf, because I am always on the hunt for great cards. Today, it is Pack Battle Day, and I'm battling, as always, with Average Joe, and we'll be going at it today with a brand new Prestige 2023 football. We're trying to keep it football this week in honor of the Super Bowl coming up on Sunday, and Joe and I will be battling with this blaster box of Prestige. Should be pretty good stuff. 6 packs with 11 cards per pack, so we got a lot of cards in here, which is very nice, and we should look for a numbered parallel plus 8 rookies in this box. Also looking for autographs, including the blaster exclusive Distinctive Ink insert, which has a nice sound to it. I approve of that naming. Also looking for blaster exclusive Diamond Parallels. Diamond Parallels, guys. Put on your dark glasses so as not to be blinded by the diamond parallels, whatever those may look like. Today, Joe is represented by this creature, which I do not know what it is. I know it's a prehistoric creature of some kind, and it has a lot of horns on its head, obviously. But I don't know what it is, but Joe's a pretty, tough guy, and this creature looked pretty tough. But I don't know what the creature is. That's Joe today, and I am being represented by this creature, which I also don't know what this creature is. It looks like some sort of a... Honestly, I have no idea what that is. It is a vole, maybe? It has sort of gold accent details on the top, so maybe it's a golden vole. That's not what it is, but I don't know. It sounds like it could have been like a Hardy Boys mystery or something. Frank and Joe investigate the mystery of the golden vole. That's just gross. Nobody would buy that. People would be like, "Oh, I don't want that book." Anyway, that's who I am today, and this is who Joe is, and we're going to clash and see who is victorious. I don't know how Joe wouldn't be victorious if he's that creature. Let's get into this box of Prestige, and again, put on your dark protective eyewear so as to not be blinded by the blaster exclusive Diamond Parallels, which I'm sure will just come pouring out of this box like a mine in South Africa, which I think is where they mine diamonds still to this day. I'm pretty sure that's where they get them. They probably get them other places too, but the less I know about the diamond industry, the better. Ooh, we got a special security tag in this one. We never get those. That's pretty unusual. So that bodes well. That means there's something worth protecting in here. In my experience, that bodes well. Actually, I don't know what that means, but none of these feel like they have mem cards in them. I'm not even sure you can get mem cards. I'm just going to put the first pack on the bottom and do it like that. And once again, Joe is represented by that big prehistoric creature. I'm represented by the strange weaselly-looking one. And whoever gets the best stuff out of their blaster box today is the winner, but I'm not the one who decides that. Joe's not the one who decides that. You, the viewers, decide that by going over to Joe's channel, checking out my channel, and seeing who got the best cards, letting us know in the comments who you think was victorious. Is that Collinsworth? There he is. Chris Collinsworth, who I actually like. I've always thought he was a good wide receiver, really a great wide receiver. I think he's in the Hall of Fame. And he's a really good color commentator, too. I don't think he's as good now as he used to be with Al Michaels. I don't think Tirico brings out the best in him, but I still think he's really good. He's definitely one of the better ones in football for sure. And he may be doing the Olympics. I think NBC is doing the Summer Olympics this year. Maybe they'll invite Collinsworth to go do some announcing there. Anyway, this is what the Prestige cards look like. They're pretty nice. The player is in color. Everything else is in this sort of white wash with sort of a monochromatic thing going on there. But pretty cool cards, and I like them. Michael Vick there, and we're gonna, looks like we got some cards. I don't know, it's like an upper deck product. These cards are all kinds of backwards and forwards. I'm not really sure why they're like that. Debo Samuel there, you will see playing on Sunday, no doubt. Trevor Lawrence running for his life. Trevor Lawrence being chased by the entire opposing team. Actually, it looks like he's being chased by a referee there. I don't know why he's afraid of the referee, but that's just the kind of sensitive guy Trevor Lawrence is. We got Faye. I can't read that. The cursive here is pretty hard. It's Foy Olukin there from the Jags, and Rodney Thomas. Flip this over and we see, who is that? Plaxico Burress, the wide receiver for the Steelers many years ago, and Hines Ward, the defender for the Steelers. Or was he a wide receiver? I don't remember. I hated the Steelers, so what do I know? Some rookie cards here. we were promised rookies, and they are delivering. This is Jonathan Mingo and Anthony Richardson, who, I think he's going to get a chance with the Colts, though. I thought Minshew did really well for the Colts this year, so if I'm the Colts, I'm holding on to both of those and just seeing, kind of how they go. Richardson pretty good, and then, this is a numbered card of Austin Eckler, really good running back for the Chargers, who now have one of the Harbaughs as their head coach, so that's kind of cool. Austin Eckler numbered card out of 399. That is some sort of red parallel there. Kind of interesting card. I'll put that in its own separate stack. Go to our next pack. 11 cards per pack, so these are pretty chunky packs, which is always what you want out of your card packs. Kid Reporter card goes that way, and Ernest Biner is our first card out of this second pack in our pack battle today. Gabe Davis there. I've been pulling Gabe Davis a lot. I don't know what's up with that. Trevon Diggs, and then we got to flip these over. Man, these are all kinds of weird. I don't get it. Alex Highsmith is our next card, and Travis Kelce, who is, from what I understand, a fairly talented tight end for, I believe he plays for the Chiefs. I'm not sure what his claim to fame is. There's another Chiefs player there. Harrison Butker, the kicker, and then there's Hassan Reddick, who's a really good pass rusher there. Vinny Testaverde with the Jets. He played, of course, for several other teams. And Jack Campbell is our first rookie card out of this pack. We got Alex Highsmith, and that is, that's got to be one of those diamond parallels I was warning you about, and I certainly hope you have your eye gear on and we're not blinded by that and are not blinded by it now. Pretty cool, though. I think that is one of the diamond parallels. Put that in its own stack. And then we got Alma Matters. We got 3 dudes who all went to the same college, for whatever that's worth. It's the Predator and Hunter Renfrow and Trevor Lawrence all went to the same college. I guess I'll put that over here in the insert stack and then go to our next pack. If you're enjoying this rip, I would certainly appreciate it if you hit the like button. It only takes a minute, and it does wonderful things for the channel, and I'm certainly grateful for that. We got Matt Corral there and Kyler Murray. Then Joe Burrow, very good quarterback for the Bengals, of course. And flip these over. And, okay, here we go. Darrelle Revis, the really good player for the Jets for many years. Khalil Mack, great pass rusher, and Asante Samuel Jr. And my battery is dying. Good heavens, I should have checked that before I started this episode. Jimmy G is probably not going to be the quarterback for the Raiders for very long. Sterling Shepard, Tutu, what is this? I can barely read this because the cursive and it's shiny. And my eyes are, okay, Tuli Tuipulotu and Cameron Latou. And that's another of those diamond parallels, and that's a rookie, so that's pretty cool. And then Jonathan Taylor is our prestigious pros insert. So I'm going to pause this and come back after I charge my battery, if you know what I mean. All right, we are back, and my batteries are fully recharged. I'm feeling vigorous. This break gave me an opportunity to remind you that I'm giving away some of these cards. If you watch yesterday's episode, you know what I'm talking about. And if you didn't watch yesterday's episode, that's okay, because it's on YouTube and you can watch it anytime. You can go watch it right after this episode and see which cards from this set of 582 Montgomery Topps Baseball that I'm giving away. I'm giving away most of them. And you can be a part of that. Today's the last day to get involved in that contest giveaway that I am doing for subscribers only. And if you are not a subscriber, that's really easy to take care of as well. There's a big button somewhere on your screen, I don't know where, but it says subscribe, and that's how you become a subscriber, I believe. I'm not familiar with YouTube's esoteric rules, but I think they try to make it as straightforward as possible. So anyway, participate and get a baseball card. That's pretty much how that works. Check out yesterday's episode for the details, and comment on that episode and tell me what cards you want out of that set. We're going to continue with our pack battle here with Average Joe here and me here. I tried to look up and figure out what, during the break while the battery was charging, I was looking up to figure out what that animal was, and I really don't know. It might be some sort of small swine. That's the best guess. I really have no idea. If any of you guys have a guess, please let me know in the comments, and I would appreciate it. Here's our next pack. We are at the halfway point. Here we'll put that card over there where it belongs. We start off with Tyler Algier, the hard-chugging running back for the Falcons, who have themselves a new head coach as well, and I think that's good. Though, interestingly, their head coach immediately was hired to be the offensive coordinator at a different team, so that's kind of interesting how all that works out. Then we got Hayden Hurst for the Bengals as well, and then we'll flip these over and see what we have here. Darius Slayton greets us from the Giants. I kind of thought the Giants might actually opt for a new head coach given how their season went, but they have not. Jalen Ramsey, talented wide receiver there, and Jack Youngblood, Cam Akers, another Ram there who... What happened to Cam Akers? I feel like I didn't watch that many Rams games, so he could still be actually doing quite well with them, and I wouldn't know it. There's Tyrann Mathieu and Chris Olave, two Saints in a row, talented wide receiver for the Saints there, young wide receiver who I think has a big career ahead of him. There's Riley Moss for the Broncos, rookie card there, and we got Jake Moody kicking for the 49ers. Is he kicking for the 49ers? I actually don't know if he's their kicker right now or not. He's a rookie there, though. And George Kittle, powerhouse George Kittle. Those are cool cards, actually. Check out the design on that. That's actually kind of a nice design there. You should see George Kittle in the Super Bowl on Sunday as well. Should be a good game. Put him in the insert pile. We hit our penultimate pack. We have not any... There's really nothing that's come out of here that I think Average Joe is going to be particularly concerned about or worry that his streak of victories on Pack Battle Day is going to come to an end today. We start this pack off with Amon-Ra St. Brown, really talented wide receiver for the Lions, who they may be in the Super Bowl next year, given how well they played this year. We'll see how that goes. Another Bengal. We've gotten a lot of Bengals out of this box. It's Boomer Esiason, who fancies himself a knowledgeable talking head on the pregame shows. Kyle Pitts, the great tight end for the Falcons, who should be better next year, I would think. Once they get a quarterback. Ty Law from the Patriots, of course, legendary player for them. Dante Culpepper, and there's Tua with the Dolphins. And who is this? Terry McLaurin. Terry McLaurin, shout out to Scary Terry, who is a big Terry McLaurin fan. And another Washington football team player, Brian Robinson Jr., talented guy for them. Washington should be better, too. They, of course, have a new head coach as well. Very interesting the way things are shaking out with that. Darian Williams, rookie card there for the Bills. And Jaquan Brister, we got another of those diamond parallels. And again, I hope that you are still wearing your protective headgear so you can look at those. Here's another Alma Matters card. All of these guys went to the same college, I believe. It's Justin Simmons, A.J. Dillon, and Matt Milano. Matt Milano suffered some injuries this season that kept him out of the Bills lineup. He's a super talented guy. Where did they even go? They went to Boston College. They went to Boston College. B. All right, last pack. We really need to pull something out of here to have any hope of beating Average Joe in our pack battle today. I think we can all agree it's not looking good for the home team here on the Card Wolf Network. We finally get a Raven, so maybe that means this pack will hold something super special. It's Devin Duvernay, who is a fantastic kick and punt returner for the Ravens. Also showed up as a wide receiver this year and made some good plays for them as well. CeeDee Lamb, speaking of awesome wide receivers, CeeDee Lamb, best wide receiver in the league this year, in my opinion. We got Barry Sanders, the legendary Lions running back. That's a sweet card. Probably give that to my son. I think he'll be excited about that. Always give him the Hall of Famers and whatnot. Richard Sherman, who is probably a future Hall of Famer, I would think. There is Alec Pierce and Andre Johnson. We got John Petrie and Trey Lance, who is he still in the league? I don't think that he is. We got Bryce Young there. That's a pretty nice one. That's probably our best. I would think that's our best hit out of this box. Bryce Young put that there, and Carolina has a new coach as well, I believe. We got Jalen Waddle, another of those diamond parallel inserts, so that's pretty cool there. My son will probably enjoy seeing that. He likes the Dolphins for some inexplicable reason. There's a Seahawks young player there. For the record, Tariq Woolen, who ran at over 21 miles per hour on a touchdown grab that he made. So that's pretty cool. Put that in the insert pile. I don't know. I think Average Joe is probably going to pound us again this week. He pulled an auto last week, and I suspect he probably will pull something pretty awesome again. I think our best two cards are probably this numbered card of Austin Eckler and the Bryce Young rookie card there. Of course, it remains to be seen whether Bryce Young is actually going to do anything in the league, but I suppose we'll find out next season how that goes. Thanks so much for coming by the channel today for this awesome pack battle. We do it every week on Wednesday, and I appreciate you doing that. Head over to Average Joe's channel now if you haven't done so already, and check out how he does, and compare the two. Let us know in the comments who you think was victorious. Tomorrow is Anything Can Happen Day, and I actually don't know what's going to happen. I've got a couple ideas percolating in the old Card Wolf brain, and we'll see which one of those ends up rising to the surface. Friday, I will join you for Dorking with Dice, the very sophisticated thing that we do every Friday here on the channel, where we participate in some vintage pack rips purely at random, and hopefully my son will want to help me that day. He's off from school on Friday, so I think he may have other plans. He may be have plans with his friends or go over to his grandparents. I'm not sure. He's got a social agenda that is much more vast and complex than mine will ever be, and I applaud him for that. I think it's great that he's so busy. I think that's awesome. I will see you back here tomorrow. Thank you again for coming out to the channel, and as always, happy collecting.